Welcome everybody. John, how you doing?
Good, Greg. How about you?
Pretty good, man. We are here on the golf course. You guys are tuning in to 9 on 9. So we're going to talk a little rental properties, a little IRAs. This is our 9 on 9 where I'm going to ask 9 interview questions to John, and we're going to go back and forth.
One is for Greg. So Greg, talk a little bit about what would be the single most important question that an investor would ask a turnkey firm or turnkey operator like yourself. So single most important question that they should ask a company like yourselves in terms of vetting out turnkey rental property opportunities.
Yep. You can tell I'm already getting heated about this one. It's the most important thing, and I think most people miss it. Right? When you're trying to decide what is going to be the greatest correlation between your success as a rental property owner and one single metric, it comes down to this one. It is the duration of your tenant's stay. Right? So when you are vetting out a turnkey property provider or a property management company in general, you better be asking them, what is your average duration of tenant stay? Unfortunately, most won't know because they don't track it, right? You have to be in business a certain amount of years to have a real metric like this, so that's a good way to check right there. But most of the time what you're gonna find are these property management companies and these turnkey rental property providers, which are also the property managers, only sign 1-year leases with their residents. And that's a problem because if you run the numbers and you only have a resident stay 1 year, you are going to get eaten up in maintenance costs and vacancy costs. And the model simply doesn't work. So we know this. We know in our office that you have to keep your residents an average of 3 years in order to make this model work. So that's why we sign 2 and 3 year leases only. We don't sign 1-year leases. And it's because you have to achieve this 3-year rule in order for this whole model to work. So our average duration of tenant stay is 49 months. And that's why we know that our clients by and large are very successful. We're continuing to have repeat purchases and referrals and whatnot. It's because of that single metric more than anything else, is that our residents are staying longer and our clients are earning better and better returns.
Now, I noticed you're calling them residents, not tenants. Is there psychology behind that or a methodology behind that?
Absolutely. I mean, you talk to anybody on our team and you hear resident. We don't think of tenants. When you think of a tenant, do you think short-term or long-term?
I think short-term.
There you go, right? We are all about long-term. Everything we do is about maintaining long-term relationships with those residents. You don't really hear terms like resident, relationship, right? Long-term stay in the property management world when we're talking about the people who are renting from them, right? But for us, we understand that in order to make this whole thing work, we have to have a wonderful resident relationship, which will allow that resident to want to stay a long time. And if that resident stays a long time, the owner is going to make better than they were expecting returns. And then if that happens, JWB is going to win in the long run. So yeah, we do everything to maintain long-term resident relationships and long-term resident stays.
Outstanding. Well, I know we got a lot more content, so let's hit another ball and we'll see you on hole number 5.